If you think Jeff Bezos is the wealthiest man in the world, think again. Someone out there is even more prosperous than the Amazon founder and CEO, and you probably haven't heard of him. So welcome back to Channel Lugs. If you're new to this channel, please take a moment and subscribe to my red button below. You've never heard of him, but he's richer than Jeff Bezos. Gautam Adani is an Indian tycoon and the founder and chairman of the Adani Group, a multinational conglomerate company based in Ahmedabad, Gujarat, India. The company operates in various sectors including energy, resources, logistics, and agribusiness. Born in 1962 in Ahmedabad, Adani came from a modest background and started his entrepreneurial journey at a young age. He started a small trading business, which he eventually grew into the Adani Group, a multi-billion-dollar corporation with operations in multiple countries. The Adani Group, an Indian global corporation with its headquarters in Ahmedabad, Gujarat, India, was founded and is led by Gautam Adani. His wife, Preeti Adani, heads the Adani Foundation. He's a first-generation businessman motivated by the fundamental idea of integrating growth and goodness through his vision of constructing a country. However, due to a sharp decline in the value of the Adani Group stock on June 17, 2021, he lost his position as Asia's second richest man. The Adani Group consists of 7 publicly traded companies with a total market value of over $242.73 billion as of August 29, 2022. These companies are engaged in various industries including energy, ports and logistics, mining and resources, gas, defense and aerospace, and airports. Each of the group's business sectors have developed a dominant position in India. Mr. Adani believes nation building entails reshaping India's coastline by constructing numerous ports and transportation centers. In his view, nation building also entails enhancing the nation's energy security and bridging the urban-rural gap by providing electricity to the hundreds of millions of Indians who live in the country's rural areas. According to Mr. Adani, constructing a modern agriculture supply system and empowering the farmers are equally essential components of nation building. Tens of thousands of employees have been generated by his industrial endeavors. By investing in the renewable ecosystem that includes solar manufacturing, generating, and solar park companies, Mr. Adani hopes to make India one of the most prominent players in sustainable energy. He hopes to achieve security and defense independence for India. The group successfully collaborates with top business figures worldwide who wish to be a part of India's economic story. Long-lasting collaborations have been forged by the worldwide business skills of these foreign organizations and the Adani Group's project execution market capabilities. Wilmar Group, Elbit Systems, and Total SA are some partners. One of his main areas of interest is the Adani Foundation, the group's corporate social responsibility arm. More than 3.4 million people are impacted annually by the Foundation's pan-India activities in the crucial fields of education, healthcare, sustainable livelihoods, and community infrastructure development in 2,315 villages spread across 18 Indian states. Gautam Adani, who has 7 siblings, was born on June 24, 1962, into a Gujarati Jain family. His mother, Shanti Adani, and his father, Shantilal. The father of Gautam Adani was a renowned textile trader. They left the northern Gujarati town of Tharad in quest of commercial projects. At Ahmedabad's Sheth Chimanlal Naginda's Vidyalaya, Gautam finished his education. Later, he decided to pursue a graduation in commerce from Gujarat University, but he left school in second year. Although Gautam Adani had a natural affinity for the industry, he refrained from taking over his father's textile company. See how he developed his company and became one of the wealthiest men. As a youngster, he relocated to Mumbai in 1978 and began working for Mahendra Brothers as a diamond sorter. He stayed there for 2 to 3 years before starting his diamond brokerage business in Mumbai's Zaveri Bazaar. Gautam began importing raw polymers for small-scale companies later in 1985. In 1988, after starting the company, he founded Adani Exports. The business deals with agricultural and energy-related commodities. The holding company for the Adani Group, formerly known as Adani Exports, is now known as Adani Enterprises. Adani benefited from India's economic liberalization policies throughout the 1990s globalization era as they began expanding their operations into new industries like selling metals, textiles, and agricultural products. Additionally, Adani saw success in the power industry. and in 1996, they added Adani Power to the Adani Group, the largest private thermal power generator in India. Adani Power owns thermal power facilities with a combined capacity of 4,620 megawatts. Gautam Adani leads the Adani Foundation. The foundation also works in Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Himachal Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, and Odisha in addition to Gujarat. According to specific sources, he donated close to 100 crore to the PM CARES Fund in March 2020 throughout the charitable arm of his organization to combat COVID-19. Additionally, about 5 crore and 1 crore was donated to the Gujarat CM Relief Fund and the Maharashtra CM Relief Fund, respectively. In 1991, Adani agreed with several people in business from Gujarat to establish a power plant in Dabhol near Mumbai. The idea was initially met with much resistance, but Adani persisted and the project succeeded. In 1995, Adani established the Adani Group, which now has businesses spanning 7 countries including India, Australia, Indonesia, Egypt, and China. In 2007, Adani agreed with Queensland Premier Peter Beattie to develop one of the largest coal mines in Australia's history. It received strong opposition from environmental groups and traditional landowners, but the Australian government approved the project in 2010. The following year, Adani partnered with Gautam Adani's younger brother, Rajesh Adani, to develop a coal mine in Indonesia's Kalimantan region. This venture did not go well, resulting in huge losses for both brothers. In 2022, Gautam Adani set up an educational trust called the Adani Foundation, which has been involved in delivering quality education to underprivileged children across India. Third on the list right now is Adani, who has a net worth of $147 billion. Bezos, with a net worth of $150 billion, and Musk, the world's most wealthy individual right now, with a net worth of $256 billion, are listed behind him. Due to the sharp decline in the tech-heavy Nasdaq index, which has fallen by nearly 23% year-to-date, Bezos' net worth has decreased by $42 billion since the start of the year. In contrast, Adani's wealth has increased as a result of the rapid rate of expansion experienced by his group companies. The largest port operator in India and founder of the conglomerate Adani Group is 60-year-old Gautam Adani. His $13 billion Adani Group has holdings in commodities, real estate, power generation, and transmission and infrastructure. The infrastructure company, which has its headquarters in Ahmedabad, India, is the country's biggest trader and producer of tightly controlled thermal coal. He entered the cement industry significantly in May 2022. Adani has pledged to invest up to $70 billion in renewable energy projects to become the world's most significant green energy generator. He promised in June to donate $7.7 billion to humanitarian causes to celebrate his 60th birthday, increasing his charitable giving. According to March 2022 stock exchange records, he holds 75% of Adani Enterprises, Adani Power, and Adani Transmissions. Additionally, he has a 37% stake in Adani Total Gas, a 65% stake in Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone, and a 61% stake in Adani Green Energy. There are rumors regarding Gautam Adani that he's one of Narendra Modi's close friends and receives financial help from Modi ji in exchange for Modi ji's political support. However, this is not supported by any credible evidence. Thus, it's false. Unsurprisingly, a large manufacturer of businessmen in any country has connections to a well-known politician, because influential people only interact with other prominent people. If we talk about Gautam Adani's relationships, he also has close ties to seasoned politicians like Kamal Nath of Congress and Sharad Pawar of the NCP. Adani has over 33 years of business experience, has built a sizable company, and keeps growing. Presently, she owns nearly $10 billion. Due to his 33 years of dedication, skill, and independence, his company is the largest exporter in the nation. He also has a Beechcraft aircraft that he bought in 2005 and a Hawker jet in 2008. The commercial operations of Gautam Adani are still expanding. In addition, they're continually extending their influence outside of the nation. Lastly, he still needed to receive advanced instruction from prestigious business colleges. He learned business skills by witnessing trade practices, which help him understand the value of supply and demand. He's a sharp observer who recognizes potential growth areas in need and is a proponent of grabbing the moment when it presents itself. Adani constructed a 2-kilometer-long airport accommodating large aircraft in the sport. He intends to make it fully operational to handle the transportation of high-value, low-volume products like pharmaceuticals and diamonds. For more celebrity information, subscribe to the channel logs.